Hey, what's going on, guys? Um, I was doing the dishes today, and the Lord gave me a word. He spoke to me again, but this one was different. He said to me, "I'm the living water. I am the living water." And I'm like, "Okay, I already know that." And then I went, "Wait a minute. Didn't you say that to the Samaritan woman at Jacob's well, at the well?" And he tells me to read it, like to read that part in the Bible, which is in John chapter 4. And um, I'm like sitting there thinking, and I'm like, well, yeah, Jesus said that, you know, he told the woman that he has living water, like, he has water that if you drink from, like, if you drink the water that he has, the living water that he has, you will never be thirsty again. And I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? And then he put the pieces together in my head. He revealed it to me. And I go, oh, because what he meant was not in a physical manner, but in a spiritual manner. If you come to Jesus and if you drink from him, meaning if you live your life for him, if you put him first above everything, that's you pressing into him and drinking from the water that he has for you. So you will no longer be spiritually thirsty, spiritually dry. And he says actually here in John chapter 4, verse 13. Everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again. Um, the water that he was referring to right there was the water that was in the well, so physical water. He's speaking to the Samaritan woman. He's saying, Everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again. But whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst again. Indeed, the water I give them will become in them a spring of water welling up to eternal life. And so the woman says to him, Sir, give me this water so that I won't get thirsty and have to keep coming here to draw water. Why did I say that? Why did I bring that in? Because watch this. You see how the woman, the Samaritan woman, says, like, Sir, g- like give me this water that you're talking about, so that I'll never be thirsty again, and so that I won't have to come over to this well to draw water over and over again. That walk to go to the well was a far walk, and a lot of us know Jesus, know about him, and do our best to live a life for Jesus, to live for him. But we continue to go to the well and draw water over and over again, when actually Jesus this whole time was saying, I'm the living water. I'm the water that you should be drinking from. I'm the well that you're supposed to be putting your cup in to drink the water. If you drink the water that I have, you will never be thirsty again. And it will well up in you, and um like it'll spring up in your belly, and out of your belly will flow living waters, and it'll spring up to eternal life. It'll well up to eternal life. You'll end up having eternal life. But the only way that you can have eternal life is if you just come to Jesus, man. If you just surrender to him, like everything, not just one part of your life, and then say, hey, Lord, I'll surrender this percent of my life to you, but the rest of it, I'm going to keep. But you can have most of it. No, it doesn't work. In order for us to drink that living water that he has, we have to give him everything. And in return, we get the living water and we'll have eternal life. Um, and we'll never be thirsty again. Meaning, for those who don't understand, in the spiritual aspect, if you don't understand, uh, what that means is you will never be drained how the world, how the world will drain you. Jesus will allow you to go through moments where you might feel like you're becoming drained, but that's when you gotta drink the water again, the, the living water. Meaning, you gotta press into Him. You gotta go deeper with Him, and you will not be weary. You will not be how you were before you came to Him and surrendered everything. Like, you will be brand new, and you will constantly be renewed. Um, and yeah,